heels and got on the billiard table and did Big Spender to her own record. Then she asked me to join her, which I must say was an awful lot of fun, really, doing that.
The two of you together?
Yes, we did. It was kind of a funny double act.
It was very funny double act.
Yeah, it was a funny double act.
Yes.
On the billiard table.
On the billiard. You would like to repeat it, Michelle?
We haven't got a billiard table.
I would like to.
Well, do repeat it then. Yes, come on.
You're kidding.
No, we don't need music.
Piano.
You started off, and I'll
good.
it right.
The minute you are in the joint, I can see you are a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. So wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't every man I see. Hey, big spender! Hey, big spender! Hey, big spender! Spend a little time with me.
Hey, big spenders, thank you.
It was funnier than that at the time.
Beautiful.
We started
Oh, boy. Shirley, by the mid-60s, you're a household name. You had great success in your career, but less so in your personal life. Sadly, in 1965, you were divorced from the man who for many years had been both husband and manager, the late Kenneth Hume. It's a tough time for you facing the world alone and your critics alone, until 2 years later when you re-meet the man who was by your side tonight, Sergio. Tell us how that re-meeting happened, will you?
Well, I met her first in '62, and for 6 years we missed each other many times, tried to get together, never made it, until in '68 I was in Milan, and all of a sudden I pick up a paper and I read that Shirley Bassey is in Milan for some television. So I said, this time must be the one. So I called the hotel where she was staying, and finally, after 5, 6 tries, I get her. So I say, hello, here is Sergio. She says, Sergio who? I said, Sergio Novak. Novak? Yes, I said, Venice, you remember? Venice? She says, Venice, no. The Excelsior, the Lido. So finally, I mentioned the name of the person who introduced us. She says, Johnny Johnston. Oh, yes, yes, how are you? Very nice, well, fantastic. Well, says, well, how long is that? I'm leaving tomorrow. I said, leaving tomorrow. I said, my God, I said, oh, that stuff like. But anyway, he says, would you like to come for dinner? Oh, no, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I had the television. So I really thought this is it. You know? So he says, but why don't you come over for a drink? So I said, all right. So, you know, I went over for the drink. Then we met the next week in Rome, and
those dates were the first of many, and on the 12th of August, 1958, you marry in Las Vegas with your 2 daughters, Sharon and Samantha, as bridesmaids. Well, today you're settled in Switzerland, a center for your worldwide travel, and you're happiest when you're with your family. Your 8-year-old daughter, Samantha, and 5-year-old Mark, the boy you and Sergio hope soon to adopt. Tonight, too young to be here. They're tucked up in bed at home. But in fact, there was someone missing from that film. Your eldest daughter, Sharon, at boarding school near Geneva. But tonight she isn't. We've flown her here to share this moment with you. Sharon!
Oh, yes. I put you on the train myself. I said goodbye.
Yes, we know.
I cried and
There's a
everything.
seat for Eliza.
I cried as well.
Shirley, today you are one of the
Where'd you get that new
world's
outfit
top
from?
cabaret actors.
That's what we got when you were sleeping, baby.
Things always don't go smoothly. One night in New York, Shirley, at the Waldorf Hotel, where you've just had such a great success, you're singing The Lady is a Tramp. On stage behind you, the orchestra is conducted by a man who, when you're partway through, hears you gasp.
And when I turned round, I could see why she was gasping, and I gasped too.
Yes, your musical director and good friend, Brian Fay. What had happened during that number then?
Well, actually, what had happened, I realised something was wrong from the tone of her voice, and she wasn't wearing anything like she's wearing tonight, but the strap behind had broken. She was standing singing like this. So...
What did you do?
Well, I think I aged about half a century in 3 seconds. So I thought, well, at the end of the number, she has to go into the bumps and grind sequence where she has to walk around with the microphone. So I thought, well, what can I do? So I went over and actually held the straps together behind her, and she did the business. We went... What we did is singing, I don't know.
Who's in line
I'm cheating.
I like the song to 3 grabs through my head. Da, 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 da. That's down like that deep. That's why the lady is a tramp. Yes, I'm a tramp. And I love
And she finished the whole act like that. And the following day, it was in Earl Wilson's column, and the management of the Waldorf said, could we keep it in every night? They thought we could do it.
Thank you, Brian Fay. Thank you. Shirley, wherever you go, you earn the respect and admiration of people who work with you, particularly the musicians. Now, one such musician who's on stage tonight in New York sends you his message, one of the world's most famous pianist-composers, Count Basie.
Guess who?
Yes, Daddy.
You know what? I'll tell you. Well, I'm here in New York at the Royal Vox Americana, and I'm awfully sorry that I can't be there with you on your very special night, which is a very special night, which you so richly deserve. You know, I can remember, Shirley, when we were together when you had your show, and the band and I were together with you, and it was such a ball doing the thing with you, and it was just great, and you were just marvelous. And when I saw the show, we were all very excited and very wild about it. It was just great. And you know, it seems as though we've been missing each other all down the line, because we just missed you in Las Vegas, and we just barely missed you here in New York when you were at the Waldorf, and I got such wonderful news that you broke all existing records there. Very wonderful. So just one thing, just when are you going to give me another gig?
Yeah.
Thank you, Count Basie. We're not leaving America just yet. Stay watching that screen, because 700 miles further west in Milwaukee, there's someone who married and left your family home 25 years ago to live there. Yes, your sister, Grace.
Hello, Eamon. Hello, Shirley. Eamon, I have something to tell you. Last Christmas, Shirley sent me a ticket to come to England so we could all be together the first time in 25 years. And by one day, we missed each other. So have a good time. God bless you.
But you're not going to miss it this time, because for the first time in 25 years, all the Bassey clan are here for that reunion. Come in, Grace. Shirley Bassey, this is your life.